Well, good morning, good morning. How you doing? What's going on? So it's time for that. It's at about that time. Yep, it's Cup of JoJo time. What's going on? Yep. Well, today is the 26th of April, 2022. Yesterday, well, it was it was that time I went to pre-register for my went to my doctor first. Went to my orthopedic surgeon. I talked to him, and then gave me the lowdown on what was going to happen when I pre-registered, uh, making sure I was okay, uh, all that good time. But anyway, first of all, welcome to the Cup of JoJo morning show. Uh, South Texas here. Good morning. When I say morning all, it's uh, it's a little after 9 a.m. in the morning here. Uh, so anyway, yesterday I took off to. I went early in the morning. Took off here about I guess 7:45 in the morning a.m. I took off to my orthopedic surgeon, and I took off and I went out there to see him, pick up some paperwork. Went to the hospital where they're going to do the surgery tomorrow. Took some tests. They took some blood. Got my weight. All that good stuff before they do it. Want to make sure I'm okay for my test for my surgery tomorrow. So as I said, it's about that time. So yeah, it's about that time for past few days. The past weekend has been kind of antsy for me. I've been kind of like been one of those weekends I get like this every time I'm gonna get a surgery. Uh, been waiting for a couple months now that I've known the date of the surgery. Uh, it's like everything else. Even though you know the date of the surgery, you're still not ready for it. You don't know what to expect. Even though the doctor explains it to you, and this doctor's done two surgeries on me, so it's not like I don't know the doctor. The doctor for me is a great doctor. He's done the surgeries already on my shoulders. My shoulders now don't pop as they don't pop as much as they used to. I mean, I'm not saying that they're 100% because my body's never gonna be 100%, but I can throw the ball. I can lift things better without hurting so much. But I got plugs now on my shoulders. I mean, my tendons are a lot better. So now I'm gonna do a knee surgery on my left knee. So we'll see what happens. But it's still kind of you still kind of worry about it because you don't know what like you said, the right shoulder is supposed to be a 45 minute to an hour surgery. Became over 5 hours. The left shoulder was supposed to be like maybe an hour surgery. Became to be almost 6 hour surgery. So and my doc is a good doctor. I mean, depending on, like he always tells me, depending on what I find in there. Hey, good morning, Red. How are you? I mean, hey, Dragon. Sorry. Good morning, Dragon. How are you? Uh, I'm sorry. My mind's kind of off this morning. I've been thinking a lot about what's going to happen tomorrow. Uh, Thanks for coming in, Dragon. Appreciate it. Like I said, I've been kind of like, even though my doctor, he's a great doctor. He's been doing all my, he's done all my stuff, and he's told me that it's gonna be so many hours, and I mean so much time that it's gonna be. But then it's come out, we love Red just as much. I'm not offended. Oh, thank you, Dragon. I'm sorry, my mind is just. you know, it's off the last couple of days. Uh, I guess yesterday I didn't do anything yesterday. I came home late because of the by the time I got home it was kind of almost afternoon. Uh, and it was a little bit too late to do anything. I was kind of tired. Not so much tired. It's just that my mind was just going all over the place. So I just kind of like uh, decided that I just wait till today. Uh, no, I won't have my surgery till tomorrow. Yesterday was the pre. Hey Red, good morning. Uh, Yesterday was my pre admission. I had to go to my pre admission yesterday. I had to go talk to him orthopedic, and then he gave me paperwork to go to the hospital so I can at a pre admission so I could get ready. They had to do tests. They had to do the test yesterday. They had to do take blood and all that other stuff. Make sure that I'm okay. Check my blood pressure, my heart, and all that good stuff. So they had to do a test. Put the stuff up on my nose so I can be okay. Uh, the C test, can't really say it on this platform, uh, but they have to do that. Hopefully, and today I'm waiting for a phone call. So if they call me during this broadcast during this chat, I'll be taking the phone call. And if it happens live, it's gonna happen live. But if they call me, they're gonna tell me what time I gotta go tomorrow morning. What I have to do before. Uh, Normally, I don't sleep well. Uh, Laughing out loud. Wait. Now I don't know how to mention by clicking on name. Laughing good. How are you? Yeah, girls crack me up. But y'all made my morning. Thank you for coming in so early. I know it's early for you, Dragon. Uh, I don't know. I mean, having surgery just kind of, I haven't been able to sleep. I've been thinking about a lot about it. Even though my doctor, this is the third surgery he's going to do on me. And it's like my mind in the last few days. Even it started off on Friday night and Saturday. Uh, I just kind of started thinking about it. Sunday night had a little bit more. You know, I don't think I fell asleep till late night. Early morning, Saturday, Sunday morning, and then uh, got up early on Monday. Got up early morning yesterday. Left about 7:45 a.m. my time. Uh, got to my orthopedic. Like I said, gave me paperwork. Took it to the hospital. Talked to him. Told me what was going to happen more or less, and then gave me, you know, you know, what was he's going to do to me, and then like you said, if he found anything else on inside the knee, he was going to do whatever he was going to do since he was going to be in there if he found anything more. And then from there, they would figure out if I'm going to stay in the hospital or if I'd get out that same day. And then I went to the hospital yesterday to the Harlingen Medical where I'm going to have the surgery, where I've had all my surgeries practically, all but one. Uh, this is my eighth surgery that I'll have on my body. So, yeah, I'm tired. Tired of having surgeries. I know my wife is tired. My son is tired. I mean, I've had surgeries. Military took a toll on my body. I just didn't know how much until now. I've been out of the military for a while, but Uh, I'm just tired. Every time I get surgery, I just start thinking about everything I've done. Anyway, I know it. People say it's just a knee surgery, but to me, it's not just a knee surgery. It's just another part of my body that I gave to the service. That man, it's just it's just overwhelming sometimes. And right now, I'm just so tired. I'm not tired physically. I'm just drained mentally. Last night we had a bad storm pass through through our area. It was raining all night, thundering, lightning. Didn't matter. I didn't really sleep as well. Been up off and on. I got up this morning early, but just been trying to keep it together for the for my wife and for my son. For the most part, I'm doing pretty well. I mean, it's just want to get this over with and start the healing process. Anything else, it's just one of those things that I've never really had to talk about before. Now that I have a cup of JoJo, I can talk about it. Maybe feel a little bit less stress about what's gonna happen tomorrow. But uh, I mean, I don't think a lot of people know what a veteran goes through, and I think uh, I know that there's some veterans that go through a lot more surgeries than I do, and a lot worse than what I do. But we still, as veterans, go through a lot of things that people don't understand. Uh, Not just physically, but mentally, and our bodies have been pushed to the limit. Some of us more than others, and from our brothers and sisters in arms, I know a lot of them have gone through a lot more hell than I have, and I have gone through nothing compared to some of those guys and girls. Uh, but I still know what they're going through. I still know what their minds and their bodies have been through. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just talking about how we feel, when we put 100% of everything for our country, for our people, for our friends, for people that we don't know, for people that we love and we never seen or met. We love our people that live in this United States. We love everybody. We don't care who you are, where you come from, what colors. We don't see that. We don't see colors. There's only three colors we ever see, and that's red, white, and blue. That's just the way we are. That's just who we are. It's just, Anyway, tomorrow, and like I said, tomorrow, finally, the time has come. It's about that time, and we are, my wife is the one that's more. Bless her heart. My pizza is the more stressed out than I am. My son, he's a strong boy. He's a big boy, but he's strong too. He's seen me go through a lot. Seen me with my heart attack. Seen me with my heart surgery. Seen me with, he's gone through it. But at a young age, I think he's seen a lot. I think the hardest thing, Each and I were talking about CJ. He's gone through so much. Uh, he saw, But one of his schoolmates lived down the street from us. He used to come over just about every other day and every weekend. Great kid. 12 years old. Then he shot himself. My son's best friend. We don't know what happened. We don't know what we went through with him. And that was the hardest thing that I think CJ had to go through. Went through counseling through school. It was some hardest talks we ever had. That kid was like a son to me, a second son to me. I mean, he was here every weekend, barbecued. He asked for barbecue for me. I always made him barbecue. He called me Mr. Joe. Just call me Joe. You know, it's okay. You know, no, Mr. Joe, Mr. Joe. His dad was a military man, a veteran just like me. The family lived just maybe one, two, three, 5 houses down from us. His mom used to come over here and say, "Is he bothered?" No, he's not bothering us. He's doing fine. He's a great kid. You know, don't worry about him. He's doing fine. And Christian went through all that, and so yeah, he's seen a lot of stuff like that. He's been through. Excuse me. He's been through so much, but I tell you that because of what he's gone through and his strength. Seeing me go through a surgery, seeing me go through my cardiac arrest, my heart attacks, however you want to say it. So yeah, I mean, Itza on the other hand, she's gone through a lot too. Losing her sister-in-law, her aunts, my mother-in-law, my mom, her mother-in-law, my mom, my dad, my brother. So we've my son has seen a lot of that. But anyway, going through that, I mean, we've seen so much of that, and now that brings us back to how strong he is or she is, and she worries a lot about that, and I don't know how to put or how to tell her. I mean, I tell her everything's gonna be okay, but I mean, is it? And I gotta ask myself that. I mean, I think it is. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be. I mean, I've been through 7 of them. I mean, why not? But every time you go under, I mean, you hope you come back. At least I hope I come back. I mean, it sounds easy enough to go in for knee surgery and you come back. I mean, I've been through the hardest thing, heart surgery. I've been through heart twice. Both of them over, 7 hours and come back. But, there's been crazier stories. I'm sorry, I'm just mumbling on because I guess you know, I'm worried more about my family than myself, I think. I mean, I'm telling you that now because, yeah, I am worried about myself. Of course I am. I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm human. I mean, but it's that time. It's that tomorrow. Hopefully everything checks out. If everything checks out with all the blood work, all everything, I get my surgery tomorrow. If it doesn't check out, then they reschedule it, and then I go crazy for another month or so, whatever it is. I hope that doesn't happen because I don't want to wait another 2 months before I get my knee surgery. This weather last night that we had, and it's cloudy. Looks like it wants to rain. I'm glad it rained. I really hope the surgery helps you. I do too, Shadow. I mean, I so far the surgeries that I've had have helped me a bit. You know, surgery is brutal. How extensive it is, if you don't mind me asking. Well, I don't. Right now, wait, you talk about my knee? If you talk about my knee is it's the MCL. Uh, they're gonna go in there and uh, they're supposed to repair the tear. I have a tear in my left knee, and then I have uh, particles on the top of the knee that's loose. They're supposed to what they call scoop it out and clean it. That's what they saw on the MRI and the X-ray. Uh, that's there's a lot of inflammation in there. There's some arthritis that really they can't really do much for the arthritis because they it's not much you can do. But they can go in there and scoop out whatever's in there. They've drained it before, so they're gonna drain it again. But hopefully, with all this taking care of the tear, uh, the liquid that it forms, it'll be taken care of. Depending on what they find, if anything else is wrong, then they'll take care of whatever else is wrong in there. If the ACL is also uh, looking like it's already damaged, then they'll take care of the ACL too. But the MCL is the one that's messed up. So, yeah. So that's what hurts the most. Is the sides of the knee is what's hurting on the side. So every time I like when I'm jumping rope, it doesn't hurt for a while, but after an extensive time, let's say for about 3 4 weeks, about a month or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're jumping up and down, then it starts pounding on it, whether it's on grass or even moving or walking. But once it starts, the inflammation, it it starts it starts inflate the inflammation starts getting bigger, and then it's hard to bring it down. So that's what. Shadow. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Uh, Hopefully they are quick. I hope so too, and thank you for the 100. Shadow, I appreciate that. Love you. Love y'all so much. I love you. Thank you, Dragon. I love you too, babe. I love both of you, both of y'all girls. Y'all are so good. I appreciate that. Uh, it's just been it's this is something that has happened years back, and it's just been aggravating pain over and over. Uh, we love red to bits. Amen to that. Amen. I couldn't have said it better myself, Dragon. I tell you, you with your fiery breath and red with her. Well, now she has pink hair, but to me, she's always gonna be red because she's a natural red. So you can change your color all you want, red, but you're never gonna fool me. Thank y'all. Y'all are sweethearts. Never gonna fool me there, red. You can change your color of your hair anytime you want, but you're never gonna fool me. Yeah, laugh about it, but you're never gonna fool me. Uh, you can never hide in the crowd. I know you're a little taller, Just kidding. No, I'm not. I know you're tall. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I remember when my orthopedic surgeon did my shoulder. Uh, I couldn't throw with my right hand. My son is left-handed, so I was throwing with my left hand. I threw with him left-handed. He's left-handed, so I had during little league when I was coaching him. It was good in a sense because I had to teach him how to pitch left-handed. So it made me pitch left-handed. But both shoulders were messed up. So, but this right hand was even worse because every time I tried to throw the ball, I couldn't throw the ball. Maybe to seriously, I couldn't throw the ball maybe 5, 10 yards. I mean, not even as I put it into a. For some people, I couldn't throw a first down. That's pretty sad. Or excuse me, I mean I couldn't throw across the table and it was so bad on my right, and I'm right-handed. My left hand, I got to the point to where I could pitch and I could throw, but then it started aching more, started hurting. Uh, but when he took care of it after went through therapy for 12 weeks, I was able to throw a natural fastball. I was able to throw the ball, and then I came back and I got the left shoulder, and I was able. Don't feel bad. The only thing I can throw is throwing out my back. Yeah, I got, I got you on that too, Red. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Two back surgery, so yeah, I know how you feel, and I'm still throwing that out. I throw that out every day, just about. I pick up a pencil and I throw my back. So yeah, I know how you feel. I tell you, that is funny though. I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, yeah. But you know, thanks for the laugh. I mean, that makes me feel good. You're an awesome. Sometimes they say laughter's the best medicine, and it is. I guess, yesterday, like I said, I wanted to do this yesterday, but by the time I got on, I guess you would believe there's so many people waiting. Uh, the arthritis is in my back yeah, I know. I have scoliosis. I have a curvature in my spine. Uh, so yeah, I know how that, it's one of those things that I'm gonna say the only thing in a way is my life, but that's not even true anymore. No, I don't don't you're not, Dragon, not anymore. You're doing so good now. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, you're even waking up early, girl. Look at you now, girl. Shoot, it's it's 7:53 over there, and you're up early. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well. I know you're working my life, but that's not even true. No, you are working hard now, and you've come a long way since we met you, Dragon. Yesterday, weren't you at work early yesterday? I mean, real early. Oh man, Dragon, the ball thing. No wonder it's raining over here, Dragon. You went in early. You were up at 5 o'clock yesterday. That's why it stormed over here. That's why we had a storm last night. They said, "Well, Dragon got up early and went to work at 5 a.m. Arizona time. We will storm in Texas, so why not?" I'm not a fan of mornings. Yeah, well, that makes three of y'all. You, Itza, and Dragon. Yep, I told you. Y'all three women are not made for waking up in the morning. Oh my God. I don't know. Me personally, I have no problem with that. I am a I wake up early. I mean, I have no problem with that. But then again, so many years that I woke up. Even before the military, I was an early person. I just like my dad. I guess that was just I'm less an early person. Sometimes when I was a floor designer, I had to show up stores so that they would help one another build up the stock. 3 a.m. to drive the stores. Yep, sometimes we do things that you have to. Yeah, yesterday was rough. Mike didn't give me his number, the guy I was covering for, because he wouldn't like me calling him. Hey, lucky that I didn't lose a finger. One wife is jealous, the other one didn't want to lose a finger. I tell you, man, people, I don't know about that sometimes. There's just so much, there's jealousy. I mean, y'all work with the guy, and yet I don't get that. I mean, come on. I'm just calling for it's work. It's work related. You can't be jealous about that. I mean, jeez, man. I'm glad I'm not a jealous person because when Ita was working, she had to talk to the guys. I mean, that's her bosses, her colleagues. I was like, I don't even care. I mean, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. I mean, who cares? Uh, like we walked out of the building alone every day. Yeah, that is. I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get the jealousy part of a man or a woman. But of course, this is my opinion, and I understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I'm not stupid either. I understand. I know when a guy is trying to hit, and I'm talking hit, trying to hit hard on my wife, or when I was boyfriend and girlfriend, when I back in the days, that that I understand. It's unprofessional. That exactly. That I understand. That's when I come in. I say, hey, yo, dude, come on. Once is I'm gonna let it slide. Two, you're gonna slide on the floor. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Then you're not gonna probably get up for a couple of days. But I'm just that type of person. I'm not gonna, just be professional. Exactly. You got to know when boundaries are. You can't step over the line. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Okay, we as as friends, or as we called ourselves family, it's different. But there are some that are not like that. They're in their upper 40s, and yeah, I mean, exactly. They may have cheated before, or their partner could have been super jealous. Yeah, but you have to communicate. Exactly. I mean, and I understand that, but that's on them though. You can't you can't you don't know. I don't know, but that doesn't mean that you have to be jealous toward me because he or she, you need to communicate with your, or tell me, well, the reason I'm like that is because he cheated on me. Okay, well, it's not my problem, but I'm sorry that to hear that. You know what, I'll stay away from you, or I'll stay away from him, or whatever. Should have asked what he did when he told me. I could have called him. But you made a good point, Shadow. I mean, I understand that. But at the same time, uh, we have to, we don't know. I mean, sorry. I mean, I apologize for that, but why? But really, why am I apologizing? I'm not the one that did anything, so you know, I will. But I don't know. I mean, it's like you said, it's very unprofessional, and like Dragon said, there's boundaries that you gotta. There's a fine line, Well, there's not a fine line. There's a big line right there. You gotta respect. that woman. You gotta respect that man. You gotta, yeah. When we get closer together and the relationship trouble should not bleed into work. Super unprofessional. Thank you, Red. I was just about to. You beat me to it. Damn it, Red. Is this my chat or yours? I'm gonna close now. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just joking. But you're right though. You beat me to it. You and I, we all think alike. But you see what happens when we hang out? I mean, when we talk to each other a lot. You, Itza, and Dragon, and probably Denver, myself, we all think alike because we are all like family. We all have the same. Well, I like what you did. We all have the same hearts. But it's okay because I can email him if I needed anything. You see, and that's all right. But you see, but you can talk to him. You can email him, but you're emailing him from. It's a work thing. I don't get that, man. I used to get chewed off when I would email some of the female people that I work with. There were some husbands that would get so, well, not the husbands. They would get mad. He goes, you shouldn't email me. I said, what? What do you mean I shouldn't email you? Well, I opened my email and my husband saw, Jose Reese from, and I said, it was from the company. It was nothing. I just asked you where this file was, and I needed it for a customer, and you're the only one that knew where it was, and what am I supposed to do? And first of all, why you open it at home? You're supposed to, I mean, it's okay that you open it at home, but you should have just, text me right away and told me, or I mean, email me. That's when we didn't have really too much text, uh, back in the day when it was more emails than anything else. But I don't know. People just don't. I don't know. They just get so jealous of it. Because I could. If you need somebody, just call my dad. So we're mad about that. You see, and what? But let me ask you this, Dragon. What if your dad didn't work there? You know what I mean? I mean, your dad's now the middleman, and he's like, "What the? I could already hear your dad. What the heck? What the hell? I mean, I could already hear your dad like, what are you calling me for? That's not you know. Had to email customer his results that I had no clue where it was, and he'd get. Thank God my dad knew where it was. You see, dad to the rescue, but at the same time, I'm sure your dad had his job to do, and yet he had to stop and tell you where that was. But I don't know. It's very just I don't know. Like Red said, the communication has to be there. If my dad didn't work there, I would have let him would would have let me cover without yeah. I wouldn't have let him. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Hey, where's Aaron at? Is Aaron here? Guess who's taking a sick day off? Are you taking? Man, I tell you, Aaron. Hey, how you doing, Aaron? How you doing, Aaron? I'm here. Where's here? Are you here in Texas? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Thanks for all the videos. Been entertaining me. Oh, girl. I'm sorry you must be really feeling bad if you're in bed. Yeah, but I know how you feel, Dragon. That's not right. And Red knows that you got to be professional about everything. I mean, come on. You have to be able to work with each other. And any job. I don't care what you do. If you're sweeping the floor, if you're digging a hole, if you're uh, you know, filing cabinets. It doesn't matter. Yeah, ditto. I hope you're feeling better, Aaron. I hope you get to feeling better soon. I've got all my creatures cuddled with me, and now you're beautiful. Ah, oh, Aaron. Well, well, tomorrow's the big day for me, Aaron. I get knee surgery. If everything comes out okay with all the tests they did yesterday, I had to go to the hospital. I had to go to my orthopedic surgeon, get all my paperwork. He told me about my surgery, what was going to happen, and I had to go and get my go to the hospital and do all the tests they do for you before you go in. And they should call me today and tell me what's going on. So, uh, yeah, they'll call me sometime today and tell me. Well, thank you. I hope it goes easy for me too. I just been kind of like, the past few days, like I always do right before every surgery that I've had, just can't sleep, can't, eats as uneasy. Christian's been doing okay, but he's still kind of. I just worry about my babe. I know she's worried about me, but and I think y'all have y'all being around. Y'all are family, my family. Uh, the one thing is that I haven't told my family, my immediate family, my sisters yet because they've been so busy with my sister. She's home. She's at my sister's house now, being taken care of. They're having therapy with her and chemo. Uh, she's doing okay. She's still learning how to walk and everything again. But her brain surgery came out good. Her chemo's coming out okay. She's doing a little better. Uh, but I haven't really bothered them too much with that. Itza will tell them tomorrow uh, that I'm having knee surgery, and then that way they won't, I didn't want to put too much. They worry way too much about everything, and I just didn't want to put more added, I don't know what, wariness or pressure on them because then they start asking so many questions and I understand. I mean, I love my sisters. I have seven sisters and a younger brother now. My older brother passed away, but uh, they're always, they as soon as you tell them something, they want to call you, and it's like you know what I'm saying. It's like the it's like you're in a investigation, and they want to put the light on you, and they start asking. But I wanted them to focus more on my baby sister because she's in more critical stage than I am. I mean, I'm in no, I'm fine compared to my baby sister. So most of my family's in Houston with her, so I prefer them to look after her. And I'm the only one that lives away from everybody. Everybody lives together, but me. I've always been that one that went into the service after my older brother was in the service, but he came back. Of course, he was drafted back in the '60s. He was a Vietnam veteran, and then later on, I wanted to be like my brother, so I joined the service, and I joined the what they call delayed entry program when I was a freshman in high school, and that adds on they add that on to your service if you go into the military. When they came into freshman year, and they back in '78 when I was a freshman, 77, 78, they came in and they asked me, "Hey, what do you think about the military?" And I said, "Yes, I wanted to join anyway when I graduated. So yeah, where do I sign?" So by the time I graduated, I already knew weapons. Well, I knew weapons before that, but because of hunting with my dad and everything. But by that time, I already knew all the military weapons. I knew how to salute. I knew how to march. I knew all that stuff. So by the time I got to basic training, I was a cross country runner. I already knew how to run. I mean, I knew how to. I mean, I did all the basic training was a kind of a breeze, other than all the yelling. But it's kind of it was kind of like at home because I got yelled at by my sisters a lot. And so the drill sergeant was like, "Yeah, dude, really." My mom and dad yelled at me all the time, so I was like the black sheep of the family. So I got yelled at a lot. So every time the drill sergeant yelled at me, I was like, "Ooh, it feels like home." So, you know, it was funny because after I graduated from boot camp, uh, it was just funny because one of the drill sergeants came up to me, congratulated me for uh, my excellent patch for physics for my 2 mile run and all that, physical education, all that good stuff, running the mile run, push ups, sit ups. And he goes, "And I yelled at you all the time, we yelled at you." He goes, "You, it just didn't bother you." And I told him, I said, "I have 7 sisters, dude, and I have 7 sisters. I have 2 other brothers. I have a brother that was a Vietnam veteran, but he never yelled at me. He was always cool about everything. He told me what to expect a little bit, and he told me one thing, and I always remembered it. Whatever you put into what you do in life, and you're going into the military, whatever you put into the military, you get out of it. Uh, but he laughed because I told him, I said, my mom yelled at me, my dad, he didn't yell to me too much, but my mom, my sisters, yeah, you get used to it. He just started laughing. He goes, "Man, dude, 7 sisters." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You know," and he looked at me. He goes, "No wonder basic training was a breeze to you." Real big old dude, deep voice, and he told all the drill sergeants, "Reese, man, know why it was so easy? He had 7 sisters," and they were all laughing and joking, and they saw me off, and uh, they were pretty cool. They were, they just drill sergeants just they do their job. But that was back then when they were able to tell you, they would laugh at you. They would tell you, "Hey, you tell me you have a boyfriend." "No, I don't have a boyfriend, drill sergeant. I have a girlfriend back home." "No, you don't. You better tell me." "You know what? Beat your face." And beat your face actually meant do push-ups. We actually had a guy that took his fist and started beating himself up, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing? That means do push-ups." "Well, he told me to beat my face." I said, "That doesn't mean beat yourself up. It means do push-ups." And I was just like, "Oh my God, some of these guys." And uh, it's funny now, but it's not funny then because you're thinking about it and you're thinking, "Wow, man, I'm glad my brother told me what he told me because there was things that I would have probably done the same thing." I mean, it was just like, wow, some of these things, man. And then, you just hear the yelling and you hear, the things that they tell you. And I mean, I was like 150 pounds soaking wet, maybe 145 pounds. That's how much I weighed when I went into the military. I went 13 weeks of basic training. By the time I got out of there, I probably weighed maybe. We did so many sit-ups and push-ups and everything. I probably ended up gaining, and it was weird because I think I gained muscle, and I ended up gaining like maybe 10 pounds. I went out of there weighing about 152, 155 pounds, but it was all I started shaping up more and muscle, and Dragon knows about this because, like she says, her trainer told her that about muscle, and it's weird how you start training, but you eat everything. I mean, I ate breakfast, lunch, dinner. You had 3 squares a day, and you went to the mess hall 3 times a day, and you ate. And then you had and sometimes you didn't go, but you had your MRE. It's a bag that they gave you, and you opened it up, and everything was you ate whatever it was, and uh, oh, at first it was the nastiest thing you ever ate. Oh my God! But after a while, it was like that's the only thing you had, especially when you went on bivouac, which was a week of living in the woods, and you dig your foxholes, you do all that stuff, and it was great. I don't eat before gym, and I need to, and that's what you need to. Sometimes you don't have to eat a big meal. Just eat something small. You can even eat fruit sometimes, like I said, and you're going to burn it off. Now, remember, fruit is natural sugar, so you got to be careful. Now, what I used to eat before I used to go out and work out when I worked out in the gym was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. peanut butter gives you protein. But you got to be careful because peanut butter, when it gives you protein, it also, if you're doing weights, it also increases mass. So that's just a little fun fact that you can do. Uh, I used to go around, believe it or not, I used to go around with a jar of peanut butter and a spoon, and that's what I would eat. I would eat peanut butter, uh, and I would just eat peanut butter out of my own can. I used to eat Jif peanut butter, uh, crunchy. I like the peanuts. I mean, I wasn't, I'm glad I wasn't allergic to peanuts, but that's what I used to eat. Uh, but I used to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Oh God, I used to love those things. Uh, I'm just a sandwich kind of guy. I just love sandwiches and I love peanut butter and jelly. Uh, Ita sometimes gets mad because I always tell her, she makes me a sandwich and I'll make a sandwich. I mean, I love making my sandwich. I'll make me a good sandwich and uh, she cracks me up because I always tell her, I said, "Oh, my love, you make sandwiches with so much love in it." And she laughs and we joke around about it. But she just, she says, "You're so easy because you don't ask for." I'm picky when I eat, and she'll tell you that. And see, I love peanut butter and jelly. Oh, I love it, man. I tell you, girl, I can give me that, and I'm good to go. I go fishing. I'll take the jar of peanut butter and jelly, and I'll just throw it on the damn sandwich. Wash my hands. I'll take fresh water, and I'll take those jugs of fresh water, and that's what I do to wash my hands. I take the soap, wash my hands, and man, take that peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The guys are looking at me going, "What the heck are you eating? Peanut butter and jelly, baby? Shoot, that's you can't have." Well, I brought me. I said, "I don't give a shit what you brought. Excuse my language. I don't care what you brought. I brought me the best you can eat." And then they're putting their stuff down. Can I have some of that? Yeah, dude. Shh. Big old jars of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And grape jelly. That's me. Either strawberry or grape jelly. That's me. That's my jelly. Grape or strawberry. You you do whatever, but it's gotta be crunchy. Gotta be crunchy. That's I'll eat creamy every once in a while, but I love the crunchy. I love the peanuts. I know, I know. I'm telling you, don't quit being a tattletale. Stay in bed. What's wrong with you? You didn't hear that. You're sick. I think you're hearing things. Oh, you know what? Apricot is good. I eat that by myself though, by itself. I just take it and just take a spoon and eat that. Oh, it's so sweet though. I'm all I'm all hypered after that though, but that's good too. That is good too, Dragon. Oh my God, that is so good. Apricot. Oh my God! Now that you say that, that brings me back to where my mom, because that was one of my mom's favorite. Oh my God, my mom would get so mad at me because I would take that and put it in a little bowl, and then take a spoon and just eat it. Hold on, people. Hold on. This might be it. Hello, this is Joe. Yes, it is. This is Mr. Reese. Okay, go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. I'm ready for it. My full name is Jose Reese, and my birthday is 18 May 1963. He is going to do my left knee surgery. Okay. No, I'm not allergic to anything other than pineapple. Just tell him not to use pineapple. No, I'm just. Yeah, exactly. Just make sure he don't eat pineapple before the surgery. No, I'm just messing with you. Okay, Monday. Oh, I use the VA, or we use the what is that? What's that? Hold on. Excuse me. Let me ask my wife. What's the other, the one on the? Wait, what VA do we use? The VA or what's the other pharmacy? Walgreens. Yeah. Which one should we use? Walgreens. Yeah, let's put Walgreens because sometimes yeah, because sometimes it's closed by the time the surgery's done. Yeah, yeah. The one on by which one is it? The one on Tyler and the one by the Jack in the Box and across the Tyler. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, the sister gave it to her. Yeah, I'm taking my normal medications. You have the medications there? Okay, can I give it to my wife so she can give you that? Because she's the one that gives me all the medication, okay? Do you have it? Hold on. And what was your first name again? I'm sorry. My name. Irma. Okay, it's Irma. My wife is Isa. Here she is. I'm sorry. We're going through the Ita's going through the medications that I take right now. She has a list of them, so she's telling her what we're doing, and I will be right back. I'm sorry, I just went all of a sudden, but we're gonna find out what time I go to in the morning, and I'll be right back. Okay, just hold tight. I shall return. Thanks for your patience. okay, Mrs. I know that's a lot of drugs. Okay, go ahead. No, as far as no, everything's been the same. Everything, yeah. As, no, other than well, no, because I have a sister that has doesn't have cancer. So she's had cancer already for 6 years. I mean, she's it's the same. That's my younger sister, but that's been the same. No, 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 no. It's been the same thing. No, nothing has changed. I mean, gracias a Dios. I mean, I don't know what more can it can't go bad. You know. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. 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 Uh huh. Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and I had one before that, an ablation in April of 2021. I had two of them done. Yeah, I had, yes, I had an ablation done by Dr. Mazzola. I had two of them done the same year. Yeah, in December, this past December, December 30th, I had an ablation done. Dr. Mazzola had, it was a second ablation. It was a 7-hour ablation, actually. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was, well, they had put March, but it was, I went I think I went in March, but I think it was in April it happened on April 23rd, I think it was. Yeah, yeah, I went into emergency in March. Yeah, I went in emergency in March, and that's when they find out. But I think it happened on April 23rd, the first ablation. Yeah. No, 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 I don't have any problem with that. No, no. As far as I do wear hearing aids, but I won't wear them tomorrow. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, I wear. I mean, I use those drops for the cataracts, but I don't have glaucoma. No. No, man. No. 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 I do. No. I do drops. I do drops for the for my doctor says I do drops for the pressure and for yes, yes, yes. No, 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 man. No. Yes, yes, man. Yes. Oh, yes, yes. Dr. Flores did a heart check. No, no, I didn't have any. I didn't have either. They did find what do they call where I have a muscle bridge on my left artery. Yes, yes, yes. Uh huh. Yes. Yeah. My wife knows that. In fact, I have my yes, yes. That's why I take omeprazole. Yes, I've had that in the past. Yes, I've had what? What is a fracture? What is that? What is that? What is that? No, I haven't had fracture. Yes, arthritis, yes. No, no, I don't have any of that. No, man. Though there is a background of my dad had diabetes, and I have three sisters that have, well, four sisters that are diabetic, but not me, no. Oh no. Uh, it used to be, but now I haven't drank probably, and ooh, I probably have about a year that I haven't drank. Yeah. No, man. Oh, I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. For me, no, but for my family, yes. Insomnia, yeah, I have to take, they prescribed me, what is that, melatonin? Or what's that called? Yeah, yes, I'm on that. I take two a night so I can sleep. What is that? Okay, what's the dosage, quick? Where is it at? Hold on, let me, hold on, my wife's gonna get that. Okay, I take, it's, what's the dosage? 3 milligram capsules, and I take two pills. Yes. Yes, sir. I mean, like, I don't take it every single night, but I probably about, yeah, exactly. I've received two of them. I haven't got my booster yet, though. Wait, hey, where's my booster? Hold on, let me get my wallet. I know I have my, I got the, Moderna. I got it in, yeah, I got it in well, I got the second one on 15th June, so I guess in May. Oh, I got it on my birthday, May 18th of 2021. Yeah. Yeah. My day. Have I traveled? No. No, man. No, man. I haven't done anywhere. No, man. No. No, man. No, man. I haven't. We haven't gone anywhere. We don't go much places. Oh, good. No. That's good. No, man. No, we don't, but we did get some paperwork from Mary when I talked to her yesterday. I asked her to give me some paperwork because I had been waiting for the VA to give it to me, but she gave me the advance directives. So my wife and I are gonna go look into that. We're also gonna look into a will too. So where except what? Yes. Oh yes. Of course we will. Oh yes. Yeah. On my knee. I would give it a 9. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's been going on for quite a few for quite a few months now. Oh yes. Yes. No, I've quit smoking in 1994. But I did have, yeah, I used to smoke back when I was in the military, and but I, boy, I, Ooh, like then I probably smoke I would say probably carton, I mean not a carton, a box of cigarettes a day. Yeah. No, 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 no. No, none. That's the only thing was is at what time you just answered me and then you'll call me back. Do you know about what time more or less? Okay, no problem, Dilma. I appreciate you calling me, and I'm glad we got everything out of the way. Now we're just waiting for what time, so that way they can tell me what time to get there, right? Okay, thank you, Miss Dilma. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Okay, bye bye. So what do we have to do? That's it. Okay, all right, no way. All right, that's right. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That took a little long. Uh, but stuff that we have to do before we. That's just that's just a quick interview on what we got to do for background, uh, all the medications I'm taking, what I can take tomorrow morning before the surgery. Everything came out okay, so that means surgery's on. Uh, they're gonna call me later today to say what time. Uh, for everybody here, I don't. Most of the time, uh, I go in at. We normally get there about 6 o'clock in the morning, and then depending what number I am, uh, and I sad to say it's a number. Uh, when I go in there, they'll tell me I'm the first person, the second person, or the third person that my doctor will take care of. But they ask me all kinds of questions of uh, what I take, what I can't take tomorrow before the surgery, what I can't take. I'm not on blood thinner, so that's a good thing. I've been off that because of my heart surgery, so I don't take that anymore. But I'll take some of the medication with just a small of water, and then I won't have anything in me. Probably can't eat anything after a certain amount. Ita took all that information. Then they asked me a bunch of stuff, my history of my family and stuff like that. It's kind of funny because they already had everything from the last time I went in December, so they had everything. She was just kind of going over it. We have this down. Make sure you take all these medications with you just in case you stay in the hospital. So, got to take, like they told me, I got to take my CPAP machine just in case I stay in the hospital. Got to take this. Got to take my medications. You know, things like that. So we'll we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So uh, thanks to my babe, I know I woke her up, uh, and thanks to her for having all that. She always carries that list on her phone of all the medications I take. I'm like a walking pharmacy with everything that I take. A lot of it has to do with my heart, uh, with my eye drops that I take. A lot of it's got to do with my asthma, things like that. Uh, but they just want to make sure. The thing is that they have a list there already because I've been taking the same medication, but they want to double check. They want to make sure I'm not allergic to different things that I'm taking. But I think my heart's racing more even now because now I know that it's that it's gonna happen. I mean, it's not racing because I'm scared or anything like that. I mean, I've been through that. It's just nerves. It's like anything else. I don't think. I think it's. I mean, for me, I think it's only human to be nervous about going into this. Uh, I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anybody in their right mind wouldn't be nervous going into a surgery. Uh, I don't know. I know I am. So. Uh, I don't know. It's just. It's just one of those things. I know they'll call me. They normally call me. It's I find it amazing that they called me this early because normally they call me 3, 4 o'clock and then they'll call me again close to 5, 6 o'clock. Oh, excuse me. Close to 5, 6 o'clock to tell me what time to go in tomorrow morning, and then the wait gets even worse because now I gotta wash my knee and they gave you two soaps. Those soaps that turns your it's that turns your knee all yellow or your the spots they're gonna do surgery on. Uh, it's just then I gotta go take a shower again in the morning. Uh, just to clean the knee again. Then now they're gonna shave the knee all tomorrow. They told me not to shave it, but they'll shave it all up tomorrow. Uh, I just hope the hair grows back. Anyway, but we'll see what happens. See what's gonna happen tomorrow. Uh, so there you go. I didn't think it was gonna be that quick that they were gonna call me back, and I mean this morning, but I don't know. I just had a weird feeling they were gonna call me today, this morning. Excuse me. Like I said, they normally call later on in the afternoon, and then they call again to tell me what time they go in. Uh, I just hate that they only let one person in, uh, which Itza and CJ wait outside in the car because they can't go inside. Anyway, but it's always been like that lately because of everything that happened in 2020. And there's this lady that's been working there for over 20 years. Every time I go in, I talk to her and she tells me the same thing. She goes, "Yeah, but it's better that uh, people wait out there because so many people come in here and some people do get sick because people don't listen. It's still it's still pretty bad in the hospitals." She said even she got sick. She was out for over a month. But you know, it's a hospital. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, they have yeah, it's like a 5-story, 6-story hospital, but still, people are sick. I mean, what do you expect? I'm going into a place that yeah, you think it's a good place where they take care of you, but I'm going into a place where people are sick in there. So you know, just take it one day at a time, and then you gotta take it. Hopefully everything is okay. So it did come out negative. She told me so. Obviously, she didn't say anything, and I can't go anywhere. It just cracks me up where she tells me she goes, "You can't even you don't go to the grocery store," and she names our grocery. Don't go to HEB, which it's so funny because it's written down on the piece of paper that they gave me yesterday after I took that test. It tells you on there, go straight home. Do not go to HEB. Do not go anywhere. Don't stop anywhere. go straight home and stay inside your house and do not come out until after the certain until you have to go and get your surgery. And I tell my wife, I said, "Wow, man, it's amazing how they have to tell people not to go to and just have to tell them not to go to HEB. And HEB is our grocery store. It's one of our biggest grocery store here in Texas, and it tells you, well, in South Texas, and it tells you they have to. It says it on there. They write HEB because people think that, well, I'm just going to the grocery store. Even after they give you a test and they tell you to go straight home and don't get out of your house until you have your surgery because if you're positive, you can you can get other people sick, and they want to make sure that you're negative so that you can have your your operation. I mean, your surgery, however you want to say it. And it's like having it's like having super glue and them putting it on there. Do not eat. You should know common sense. Do not eat super glue. You know, you should. Keyword, you should, but you have to put it on there so that you can be protected, not to sue. That company cannot get sued for not telling you do not eat super glue, or they should put don't be stupid and eat this super glue because I don't know what's wrong with people. They like liquid like Clorox or whatever. Do not drink it yet. Do not take. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. The chlorine tablets on the chlorine tablets. When you open them up, if when you open it, you have to step away from it because they're inside, and if you open it and you inhale it, inhale all that chlorine. It even tells you do not open and close. You have to open it outside, in the outside area, and then you can smell that chlorine, and it's not good for you. You know, I'm glad they are taking it seriously still. Yeah, exactly, and they are. I mean, the hospitals need to do that. Uh, it doesn't matter where you live. Hospitals need to keep taking this stuff seriously because there's still sick people in there. That lady's been there for 20, I think she told me yesterday, 22 years, and her her daughter got sick a couple weeks ago, and she said her daughter just doesn't care. And she said that she told her daughter, she goes, you can't blame anybody but yourself because you act like everything's fine. She goes, and I've been working. She was a nurse for a long time, and then she retired as a nurse, and then she started working in the front desk because she just all her kids grew up. Her son and her two sons and her daughter. Her two sons are somewhere else. They live out of town, and her daughter lives out of town too. But she said of all the three kids, I thought my daughter would be more, but she's the one that came out more, you know, talking back and everything. And she goes, but she's older now, and she's in her mid 30s, and uh, well, she says they just don't listen. The two boys are younger. One of them almost the height. I guess they're like almost 30. But she says that they just they're more like, oh, hey, I understand, mom. You were a nurse for so many. She was an RN for so long, and then she retired, and now she works at the hospital. Uh, she just doesn't. I don't know. She's just didn't listen. And the thing is that she's her granddaughters. sick too. So what do you do? You know, I don't know. You know, some people don't take it serious, and it's a hard thing. My sister got sick. Uh, she didn't take it serious. She got COVID. No, well, I'm sorry I said it, but she got sick and she wasn't able to take her cancer pills, and she got worse. They decided to have a Christmas party, and so many people got sick. And now she's very sick. She's learning how to walk again. She had brain surgery. She had brain cancer. Now she's got over that illness, but now she's sicker than she was before. She's finally starting to get chemo again, but if she would have just listened, I don't know. You know, sometimes people just, I don't know. You know. But anyway, what happens tomorrow, is gonna be. I hope I go in there. I hope I get out tomorrow. And if I don't, I'll stay in the hospital and we'll wait to see what happens. The one thing about this hospital, which is great, is that it has its own floor for just veterans, and I get to have my own room. Uh, that's why I always pick this hospital. That's why uh, I am blessed to have to be able to pick my own whatever hospital I want to go to. I used to go to another hospital that we have here, but that hospital is just like no, not anymore. I don't like that hospital that I used to go to. So I'm glad I'm able to pick this hospital because uh, they're better. They take care of us. I mean that not that the other hospital didn't take care of us. I mean didn't take care of me. It's just that it got started getting sloppy after a while, and now this hospital that I'm going to kind of picked up the slack, especially for us veterans. We're able to pick now, and when you have a choice to see what hospital you go to, uh, the other hospitals starting to pay for their uh, for their ignorance and the way they treat people, not just veterans but everybody. So I've been pretty blessed with this hospital. My father-in-law's a veteran, so he goes there too. Itza had a gallbladder surgery there, and she came out pretty well, you know. So it's a good hospital. Uh, can't say Christian had surgery, but we had to go to another place where they're the only way they could do surgery for him. So, but it was more like a pediatrics because he was just a kid. He had no surgery. They fixed his nose. They fixed everything, and he came out pretty good. He came out real well. Thank God he came out good. We were so worried about it. The hard part about that is that I couldn't go because I had just had back surgery. I couldn't move, but that was the only time that we could do it. When in between right after my back surgery, he had no surgery and I wasn't able to go. But I couldn't, I couldn't move. But at least Itza was able to do it. I just wanted him to get better. So my poor babe was taking care of both of us at the same time. I don't know what I would do without my babe. I always joke with her. I'd probably live under a bridge in Port Mansfield with a fishing rod, and and some matches so I can cook my fish after I hook one up, and that's all I'll probably eat. I know I joke around with that, but uh, she she holds us together. I know I talked about the glue, but she's the glue that holds this family. And yeah, I give credit to the moms and the wives out there, and the women that hold the dads and the families together, because the daughters, the you know, y'all girls are pretty damn awesome, and we love you for it. Y'all wives, y'all daughters, y'all moms, y'all are pretty damn awesome. I appreciate y'all. There's a lot of yeah, we men do a lot too. Don't get us wrong. I know we work hard. Most of us do. Uh, we try hard, and we do a lot. I know we do. I know there's a lot of times that we work hard, and don't get us wrong. Please don't get us wrong. We don't mean anything by coming home, because we do get up. A lot of men get up hard, get up early, go to work a hard 8, 12 hour days, come back home, do what they can. But a lot of them just want to get a good night's rest, because they know they got to get up early in the morning again and go back to work, because they want to give the woman and the kids that they love the best thing that they can. Uh, Please, women, don't take these men for granted, because some of these men, all they want to do is provide for you. It's not that they're neglecting you. Is what they're doing is that they're working hard to give you what you want. They give you a good home. They feed you. They help you buy you whatever you need. They love you, and they'll do anything to give you what they want. Uh, every once in a while, yeah, you may think that he's neglecting you, but it's just that he's working hard, and every what he's looking for is he's looking just for that time to just get some rest, because he knows he has to get up early the next day. And somewhere in between, he's gonna find some time for you. But right now, he's just trying to make sure that y'all have the money to pay the bills, and pay for the house, and get the get the children, and get y'all's kids everything that he needs, and get you what you need to make it easier for you, so that you can take care of whatever you have to take care of at the house, or so that you can get what you need. A good man rather provide for you than for himself, because a good man doesn't care what he has. He's fine with what he has. Couple pair of jeans, couple boots, a few shirts. That's all he needs. That's a difference between a great man and a man that wants to look stylish all the time. A great man just wants to provide for his family. A stylish man just wants to be made, for me, my opinion, wants to just be materialistic and tell people, look what I have. You got to think about it. You know, sometimes a man that has rough hands, or has uh, that looks tired, or you may think he's neglecting the kids or neglecting you. You got to think about why is he? Now, don't get me wrong. There's men that are just worthless and neglect the women and the men and the kids, because he's just a worthless man. But there's women like that too. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I know there is. I've seen them. But there's always, my mom and dad always used to say there's always two sides to every, there are always two sides to every story. Uh, but just remember, I know I talk a lot about women. I have 7 sisters. I know I talk a lot about women that, I always put women on pedestals, and I understand, and that's for a good reason. But just remember, I put my wife on a pedestal all the time. But that's me. That's what I love to do. I love to put my wife on a pedestal because she deserves it. But there's sometimes that some women need to get real, and they need to turn around and put their men on a pedestal too. My wife does that to me all the time. She puts me on a pedestal. She tells me good things all the time. We men need to hear that every once in a while. And it doesn't matter to me because I know my wife the way she is toward me. There's a difference. But I just shrug it off. I'll tell her, yeah, okay, babe. Thanks. I appreciate that. And I do appreciate it. And she knows I do. But it feels good. Yeah, it does sound. It's good to hear that. And she knows it. But the thing is, when I was working those hours and I didn't see her that much, when I was working those 4 o'clock in the morning till, you know, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'd come home every once in a while just for a couple hours to take a nap and then go back to the shop. That's all it was, just to take a nap. I didn't see her. I didn't see her then, but she knew what I was doing. What we talked about earlier, we got to have that communication. We got to have that take that jealousy off the table. And I didn't do it for style points. I didn't do it for looking good. Man, I went to work with shorts and a shirt just didn't matter. My shirt was all it was some of these shirts that I messed up that had I don't know, just had messed up things that because I messed up and I silk screened different things on it. So I would go to work with them. People would look at the shirt and what happened to your shirt? Oh, it was for a customer, but I messed it up, so I wear it now. Oh, okay. Customer liked it because it was like, oh, that was one of my shirts. Yeah, I messed it up, man. But everybody asked me, so I tell them it was for whatever ABC company. And it was like free advertising for them because they liked it. But like I said, for me, there's a difference between a great man and a stylish man. I mean, a great man is one that takes care of their family, doesn't care what he looks like as long as he goes home and he knows that his wife and his kids are taken care of. Yes, he plays with his kids. Yes, he gets, he makes time for his wife, but most of the time he works hard, and his main concern is that his house is paid for, the kids are fed, the kids are happy with their toys, and they have good grades. The wife is taken care of in all aspects of her life. May not be every day, but she's well taken care of. And if the wife is happy with that, or then it's going to be okay because she knows eventually things are going to be all right because that's just the way it is. But if you're a stylish man, you care about your material things. Oh, we all like material stuff. I understand. Man, so do I. But that's not my number one thing. My number one thing is my family. That's my son and my wife. That's it. It's like paying your bills. How do you pay your bills? Do you go and say, I'm going to take a gamble and go buy my heating bill is $250 or my electric bill, whatever. And this might sound crazy, but I'm going to go buy $250 of lottery or I'm going to pay my electricity bill for the month. Well, common sense will probably tell you, well, I'm going to pay my electricity bill because I need to pay my electricity bill. It's going to be cut off. But you'd be surprised how many people will say, well, I'm going to take a gamble and go gamble my $250 on lottery or on a horse or on a dog racing because I can probably double that, and then I'll come back and pay the electricity bill and have, you know, $500 or $1,000 in my pocket, because they believe that if they gamble that money, then they can, I can triple it, I can quadruple it, I can, have whatever. What did they lose it on? Why don't you just be a smart person and say, I'm going to pay the bills first, and then whatever's left over, if I have some left over, after I buy groceries, after I pay all the utilities, after I pay for rent, after I do everything, if I have some left over, then I'll go play the horses or whatever, buy lottery, whatever, go out to eat, whatever. Then I'll do that. That's what I do. That's what we do. I tell my wife, I tell Eats all the time. I say, oh, I'd love to eat out every single day. I'd love to go eat. I'd love to go order some wings. I would love to go and get a big old hamburger or go buy a big old pizza from wherever, or do whatever, order whatever. I'd love. We got a favorite restaurant over here. We got a favorite diner over here. We would love to go out and eat over here. Love to go to IHOP and go get me some nice, just regular pancakes with maple syrup. That's me. Christian loves the other type of pancakes. Ita loves her strawberry pancakes. I mean, love to do that. But sometimes we gotta look at it and say, we can't do that. We gotta pay for this, this, and this, because remember, you're not working your full-time job anymore. So we gotta shrink down and say, yeah, IHOP, man, there's I miss going to that place. And it's hard because sometimes we have to kind of crunch our, you know, we have to tighten our belt because we don't, and Anita knows it. I mean, we have to tighten our belt now because my wife's not working that full-time job that she was working. So we have to look at our options now and say, do we want to go out and spend, for three people, you're going to spend easily $60, $70 just to go eat, or do you just want to go buy groceries and I'll just, pop the grill and I'll make some, or we got that griddle and we'll just make our own pancakes and do a little blueberries or strawberries or whatever you want on it. Buy me some maple syrup and we'll just make our own. It's maybe not the same because the atmosphere is not there, but I'll guarantee you, homemade pancakes are a lot better tasting. But at the same time, you don't get that same, like Aaron says, man, God, IHOP. It's just that atmosphere because you want to go out and eat. And the reason I said IHOP is because on the way back from the hospital yesterday, I saw IHOP and I was going, damn, I missed that place. Because we used to go there all the time with my mom, with her mom and dad. Well, mom and dad, we used to go meet out there all the time. He said, hey, let's go to IHOP. We used to go to IHOP and kick back and relax. And it's hard because we're used to that. But now we have, it's like I say, do I go over there and, it's like playing the races, no. Now we have to tighten our belt and say, no, relax, let's hold up a little bit and we'll save a little money and then we'll go to IHOP. And we do eat. Don't get me wrong. We do go out to eat when we know that, okay, we're going to save a little money and, I get paid on the first and then we pay everything. And okay, now, you know what? Let's pick a place to go eat. And probably our next place was going to be IHOP because now that I'm talking about it, Eats is probably thinking, oh man, IHOP. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it does sound good. I think it sounds great. And we will because the next picture you're probably going to get from Eats now is probably from IHOP. I just love the Swedish pancakes with the lingonberry butter. I could do without the atmosphere at IHOP. Yeah. See, and it depends where you're at. They just built a brand new IHOP here, and it's from what I understand, it's very nice. It's very clean, and it's a very nice little place now. I mean, and it just depends where you're at. I mean, you order it, bring it to go, and it's just I don't know. It just depends where you're at. You know, like Aaron says, some places you don't want to go to, but the food, man, it's just some of the restaurants that we order from. You know, we know the people, so but at the same time, it's like I don't want to. Some of the people I don't want to go eat there because it's like you're tight that. So, but you just order it. So and sometimes you just say, nah, I'd rather go spend that 70, $80 over here. And now it's like, nah, I'd rather not. Or I'll just go buy the stuff and make it myself, and we'll just do that. Denny's up here is usually pretty nice, but I think in other places it's the opposite. Yeah, exactly. I've had some Denny's where we'll come over here and it's pretty nice, but then travel up to Corpus Christi, 2 hours up there, and I mean it is the nastiest places. You're like, what happened? 2 hours from here down south, you would think it's dirtier, but it's so clean. And then you go to Corpus thinking it's supposed to be cleaner, and it's like, oh my God, disgusting. Just depends where you're at. It just depends where you're at, you know, and it all depends on the personnel of where you're working, of who's running it. You know, you just depends. Uh, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird on where you're going. On where you're gonna eat at. Restaurants are. I don't know. It's just weird. Restaurants are very particular. I mean, very. Uh, how do you do it? Very peculiar and unique on what they're hiring. Uh, I don't know who they hire and how they hire because some restaurants are nasty and others are just immaculately clean. You walk in there and you're like, wow, this is nice. Then some of them you walk in and you're like, backpedal. Nope, thanks anyway. I'm out of here. Rather go buy a hot dog at a Circle K or a 7-Eleven or whatever one of them. And that's pretty sad when you rather go to a convenience store, but it happens. It just depends where you're at. But that's the life uh, of where of a town, depending where you're at. Like a mom and pops, sometimes that is the best place to go eat. Like they say, the old hole in the wall. Uh, but it's real nice and clean. It's real nice. They're friendly. What's going on? But nowadays, you just don't know what's clean and what I don't know. It's just don't even get me started. It's just like oh my god. But it takes my mind off of what's gonna happen tomorrow anyway. So anyway, get me started. I guess I don't know. Life is life is crazy. Life is trying to be trying to be patient here and trying to see what. Oh man, you know what? The crazy part is my knee hurts. I don't know if it's because of rain. We had a thunderstorm. It looks like it's gonna thunderstorm again. Uh, I don't know what it's gonna be like. We definitely prefer real diners up here, and most of them have the same staff they had for decades. You know what? They but they know what they're doing already when you have the same people over and over. And I remember some of them when I was in Fort Drum, uh, when I went to New York. Uh, I remember some of the locals always saying, "Oh, these guys have been here for years," and they weren't kidding. A lot of the small diners had people that had been there for years, and that's why they're so good because man, a table was left, and by you turn around, and that table was like clean. It was like, what the man? There was dishes there a while ago, and it's like a ghost came there and cleaned it up, and you turned around and you're like, have a seat. And you're like, damn, what the? Hey, dude, over here. Oh, okay. That and you're like, what the hell? What the where? What? Who cleaned it? And all of a sudden it's like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'll take a coffee. Do coffee. And then they start talking real fast. Blah, 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 blah. What do you want? Yeah, I'll take a this. But they're telling each other, it's like code words. And you're like, man, did he get the order? And then you get your plate and you're like, damn. But they have their own, they have boom, 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 in and out. And it's not like they push you out. You eat, you munch out, they laugh with you, they joke with you, you pay, you're out of there, you turn around and your place is clean and the next one sits down and peace out. They don't mess around. People got places to go. Hey, you finished, dude? You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta go home. But they're not, it's not like they're being, it's business. But at the same time, you're in New York. I learned it's one of them, the old saying, the New York minute, fast pace, boom, 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 boom. And I learned that quickly. But it's not a bad thing because I kind of went different places, the concrete jungle, so to speak, which was like, cool, but I would never live there. That's me. That's just the way, you know, that's just the way I thought about it. Uh, it was nice, but, you know, that's just me. But it was nice to be there. Uh, what I say, you get a pie by the slice, pizza. I mean, that was nice. That was cool. But man, them pies are like freaking huge. Uh, get a pint, get a beer, get a whatever, and it was awesome. You learned a lot of different things. One thing about it is you walked everywhere. But being in the service, we walked everywhere anyway, so it didn't matter to me. It wasn't like no big deal. Uh, you got to learn if you met people that were local and they were good. Uh, the taxi drivers were never from there. Obviously, they were always from some other country, but they were cool. They were awesome. Uh, they knew everything. They knew anywhere you wanted to go. Well, y'all want to see this? Oh yeah, whatever. You're gonna go this way. You're gonna Okay. Well, the map says don't worry, don't. The map no good. We're gonna take you this way, and you're like, okay. Well, I want to go over here. Oh yeah, I'll take you there. And you're like, okay. Yeah. You see, and you know what I'm talking about, then. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Map. You don't need no freaking map. Here, just tell me where you want to go, dude. I mean, some of the taxi drivers were like, where do you want to go? Well, I want to go to, dude, spit it out, man. I ain't got all day. I want to go over here. Ah, no problem. And you're there like felt like 5 seconds, and you're like, holy crap, this dude. why am I why am I not surprised? But it was so funny because you 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 were different. It was so different there. Uh, People even told you, I don't own a car. What do I want a car for? I take a cab everywhere I go. I'm not from here originally, so why? Well, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Vegas. I'm from California. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm from Washington State. I'm from Utah. People were from all over the United States, and most of them they didn't even own a car. They took a cab or they took the subway. That's it. And it was like no big deal for them. And they were like, and us in the military, we were all lost, and it was like, don't be lost, man. Here, let me take you over here. Let me take you over there. It was funny, because you were like, damn, these cab drivers were like, yeah, dude, I got you. Choo, 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 choo. I'm like, damn. But they got you where you wanted to go, and it didn't matter. And like you saw on TV, they just put their hand out, and a cab did. Man, you couldn't say hi to nobody because the cab come out. Like, what the hell? Cab came out. You call a cab? No, I'm just waving at that dude over there or that girl over there. No, you called the cab. I didn't call no cab, dude. Oh, well, okay, well, let's get in the car. We got in there. Where you want to go? I don't know. I want you to see this. Oh, yeah, I'll get you there. Boom, you're gone. And you're like, what the hell just happened? Well, you called the cab. 3, 4 guys, we all got in the cab. We take off. Boom, I take you there. Don't worry about it. Okay, where are we going? Hey, where do you want to go? Let's go over here. Boom. And you were there. And it was cool because you just learned, and then all of a sudden, and then we're back at the barracks, and we're all laughing and talking about it. And then you have some guys, of course, from New York, and they were like, talking about New York. Oh yeah, man. Oh, dude. So you finally figured out that the cab drivers know everything. Oh man, they know where everything is at. Oh yeah. Never been in a cab. You never been in a cab, babe? Man, we need to go. We need to go visit Aaron. We need to go visit you, Aaron. Because, well, we don't even need a cab if we're going to go visit Aaron. Aaron is the cab. We don't need it. We'll just put a sign on her car. Boom. We need to go to Coney Island with Aaron once we get there. That would be, man. Oh, my God. Maybe we can get CJ to go to NYU over there. Man, I tell you. That would be funny. I tell you, man, going on a cab, that was the most craziest thing. And back then I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive either. It was cool because you took care, and then they looked for you. These cab drivers, they would see military guy. Well, and we weren't dressed in military. We were just dressed regularly, but we had our short haircut. We were all in. We were, a couple of guys, a few girls. A couple of girls, a few guys. They knew who we were. It's like we were magnets to these cab drivers because they knew who we were. You see, take it to all the good spots. Just don't take me to a Yankee game because I won't go. Oh, I knew you'd say something. I'm just kidding. You know I'd go with you, girl. I'd even root for him. I don't care. I'm a baseball guy. I'm good. I'm a baseball guy. It don't matter. I'll root for the Yankees with you. Hey, I love baseball. Don't matter to me. I'm a baseball guy. I'll even root. You know why? Because you're Aaron. And I love you, girl. I'd love to go see the Yankees. That's one thing I have to say. I do have a Yankee jersey though. I don't know if I still have it though. I think I still have it. Oh, that would be even better. The Cyclones. That's the minor league team, right? Is that the AAA team? That part be yep. That part even be better. Probably be a lot. That Dan talking about being man, that would be cool. Yeah, I have a lot of fun there. Yeah, that's like going to the Hooks game up in Corpus Christi. That's the Astros Triple League team up in Corpus. Yeah, we have a lot of fun there. Yeah, that would be fun. That's something that Ethan and I have talked about. We want to go to Tennessee, want to go to Arizona, and we want to New York. Go meet our go meet up with our family over there. Have some good times. But we also want to go. We also want y'all to come down here to stay in Port Mansfield with us so that we can go fishing. And we not even if y'all don't want to fish, you just want to come down here and stay down here with us. There's a place down here by the water. You can't get in the water because it has a pier in it, but it's not beach. But it is by the water. But it has a beautiful place where we can just chill, relax, and then that way we can all fish, or we can all just I can cook, I can fillet fish, and we can have fresh fish, and we can do whatever. It doesn't matter, but we can just relax and kick back and have a good old time. Uh, just fishing and talking and staying up all night and just having a good old time. Heck, man, bring all the family. You, heck, Denver, uh, of course, Atlas, uh, Red, and Dragon. Her dad can come over too, so we can all have a good old time, and we can just have a good time. You could also get frog legs and that's. Oh man, I haven't eaten frog legs in such a long time. That's some good stuff, man. I always tell people tastes like chicken, homie. Oh, that's disgusting. No, it's not. Tastes like chicken. Oh man, good times, good times. It's been a while. I do want a hot dog from Coney though. Walk that place. I do want to go fishing there though. I've never been brave enough. Come on now. I do want to. I would like to fish up there, Aaron. I would like to go fishing up there. Uh, I think that'd be a good thing to do. A little fishing. He best hot dogs. Okay, I know what you mean. The best hot dogs. Man. I hear Ethan laughing from the other side. There are fishing boats out here for sheepheads. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I'd love to take me a little fishing, a crew of fishing. I'm gonna take a pause for the calls, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so anyway, well, getting back to what this is all about. It's about time. It's about that time. Tomorrow I will be getting knee surgery. I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's usually the day off for a cup of JoJo. So normally, I would normally come out on uh, on Thursday. Uh, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I mean, I know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I don't know how we're going to I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. I don't know if it should be in and out. My doc said it should be in and out, one of those in and out things where it just happens where I just go in. And then afterwards, after I recover, or after I get out of recovery, I will come back out. Uh, no problem, Brett. I will come out. I should be home after the surgery. Once again, depending what time the surgery is, I should be home. If I'm not home, that means I'm going to stay in the hospital. I don't want to stay unless I have to, which I understand. I don't know about Thursday. Depending on how I feel, I probably will be. I don't know how long I'm going to be before I start therapy. Normally it's about a week. They set me up so that I can go into therapy about a week after that. Once I start therapy, I don't know how long. It probably starts off about 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm looking at what you're looking at. Let's say May, probably June. Sometimes, depending on how my knee's doing, by June, we're looking at whether they'll give me a second set. Oh, excuse me. We're looking at about a second set of therapy. Sometimes, if my knee's doing better, then I'm good to go, and we start off at. So we'll see what happens after that. But I don't know how I'm gonna feel Thursday, so I might be back on Thursday or Friday, depending on how I feel with those on those days. It just depends how I feel. I should be back. What's up, Snooky? So, you know, come on. Okay, come on, big boy. Come on, Snooky boy. Got a sneak attack here. You old Snooky boy. Say what's up. Say what's up, Snooky. Say hi. Oh, give me kisses. All right, we got the big man in the house. Say hello. This is old old Zeus. Yeah, I'll be taking it easy and resting up. So party that. There's Zeus. Say what up, Zeus. Over here. Look, Zeus. Over here. Hey. What's up, big man? Big man in the house? There's a big man in the house right here. What's up, big boy? Yeah, my boy. Okay, settle down. You're fine. Yeah, he wants to sit on my lap. So, the big man's here, the boss, Zuski. Yeah, he wants to chill. Uh, oh, thank you. Yeah, he's my boy. I know what he's gonna. I don't know what he's gonna do every morning. Well, every day he'll. When I'm laying down, he'll come and just looked up when you whistle. Yeah, he does that all the time. Oh, did she? Ah, sweetheart. She's such a sweetie. She's so beautiful. I got this cuticle here. I couldn't believe the story that you told about her, and then look at her now. It's just. But you know what? It's such a patient that a person needs to have with with a dog like her, because you went through so much with her. You know, when you first got her. I know when you first adopted her. She's such a beautiful dog. Yeah. It is amazing what people do. Right, Zeus? Yeah, big boy. But I think it's amazing what we all do for our pets. I think pets in general. We love our animals. I think the job you have, Aaron, is amazing. I think it's so crazy that people that it's I guess because it's New York. Because I always see movies where there's pet walkers, and then you know it's in New York. Always New York. She's really not impressed with the new light I bought. Well, I know how she feels. I'm just kidding. But I'm always impressed with people that walk dogs for a living. I just found it. When I found out you were a dog walker, I told Ethan, I said, "What? Are you serious? For real?" Ah, it just happens in the movies. I've never met somebody that's actual dog walker. She keeps looking up at it like, what the? Yeah, well, I would too. Like, what the what? That poor dog. Yeah, I was really freaked out when Ita told me you were a pet walker. Oh no, I know. I mean, it's really like I said. Every time I saw people walking dogs, it was always in New York. But then again, it's a concrete jungle, so people that have, not just it's a concrete jungle, it's apartments everywhere. Nowadays, it's apartments everywhere, and people are working. Both, or they're just single, and they need their dogs. They need their pets walked, and who better to walk them than people that know pets, and not just anybody can do what you do. I'm sorry. It's not one of those things that you just wake up one day and say, "Oh, I want to be a pet walker." No, I understand that, but I always see movies and it's always from New York, and I know it's all over. I know Chicago, San Diego, California, San Francisco, even here in Texas, but North Carolina, Florida, uh, Minnesota, Utah. I mean, I know that they're all over the place. But my thing is that every time I watch a movie, it's in New York. They got a guy or a girl with 7, 8 pets walking, you know, and I think it's amazing. I mean, I always told Dita, I said, "Wow, man, that's got to be a heck of a job." But my thing is this: now, no, it's facts. People think it's easy and anyone can do it, then they find out how much work it is. Yeah, exactly. That was what I was gonna say. That's it. I don't think anybody can just wake up one day and say, "Today I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start walking dogs." No, no, I don't think so. You can't. I don't think you can do that. I don't think anybody can just do what you do. I don't care. It doesn't matter who you are or what you think you know about animals. You just can't get up one day and say, "I'm gonna walk dog." You may be able to walk your dog, but not many people can walk somebody else's dog. I'm just I'm just saying facts. I have a former acquaintance who was trying to do it, and as a side gig, thinking it was easy money, they lasted a little like lasted like a month. I'm telling you, some people don't have the patience, and some people find out that they don't like animals as much as they think, or in this case, they don't like dogs as much as they think they do. Every time she had to pick up poop, you got to pick up the poop, man. You can't leave the poop there. That's just common sense. You got to take the poop bag and pick it up. And some poop is bigger than the others. She can't even handle her own dog. You see, if you can't handle your own dog, come on. What makes you think you're going to handle everybody else's dog? That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I think some people, and even some people that can handle their own dog, doesn't mean you can handle somebody else's dog. I think it takes a special kind of person to be able to walk dogs. I'm just saying. Not because of you, not because we know you. I just always believed it takes a special kind of person to do what you do. I'm just saying. Uh, it's just like I tell Ita. It takes a special kind of person to take care of a paralyzed dog like Zeus. Not too many people have the patience to take care of a dog like Zeus. Uh, Hell, not too many people have the patience to have a man like me. Shit, I mean, excuse me, but I mean, my babe is a special kind of person. I tell you, she. I mean, exactly. I agree with you. I mean, she is one of a kind. You know, I am one of a kind, and hey, I'm a special kind of breed, and not too many people know. Not too many people can handle a person like me. Joey bag of donuts don't come easy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? But it's just the way it goes. And Itza controls me. Nah, Itza's just a special kind of person. But I'm just saying that you find your niche and you work it and you do it. I mean, there's not too many people that'll do that kind of stuff. I I hope I found my niche in doing what I love to do. I mean, I like to do a cup of JoJo, and you see what I'm saying? She has control. I don't know what she has control of, but she thinks she has control. And she has control because I let her. Let's just get this straight. Hey, how you doing, Itza Marie? What's going on there, Itza? How you doing? You got control of everything, don't you? Hey, how you doing? What's going on there, Zewski? What's going on, my Zeus? Look at Zeus. Zeus, hey, how you doing, Zeus? What's Papa Jojo, Zeus? What's going on over here? Hey, how you doing? Oh, how you doing there, buddy? What's going on, big boy? Oh, my boy. Give me kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, what's going on there, Eats Marie 582? Why you be so mean to Papa Jojo? Hey, how you doing over there? Hey, this is Sly over here. Hey, what's going on? Yo, Adrian, where my drink at, Adrian? I've been thirsty for the last 2 hours now. What's going on here? You know, Adrian, I've been thinking about you lately. You know, I've been wanting to go back to boxing, but you know, I gotta get this knee fixed up. You know, it's been hurting a lot lately. You know, I don't know about that. What do you think, Zeus? Yeah, what do you think about the surgery tomorrow, Zeus? You think I'll be okay? Yeah, you know I'll be okay, right, Zeus? How you doing, Zeus? You wanna, you want something to eat, Zeus? Yeah, I've been waiting for some tacos, you know, but you know, eat some Marie 582 hasn't been getting up and making tacos, you know. I have to go to the side and go get me some tacos. You know, I gotta eat the tacos on the side. You know, I like them. I like them bacon and egg and cheese tacos. You know, they pretty good. You know, I like it. You know, I like to make them tacos for myself. How about them pancakes, them blueberry pancakes? I don't like blueberry pancakes. I like regular pancakes. You know. Why you look at me like that, Zeus? I ain't look like a sandwich to you. Hey, hey, yo, Itza, how you doing over there? What's going on? Order. Well, what's going on over here? What do you think I am, Rich? You know I'm not really sliced alone. You know I'm really Rocky Balboa. You know I like to hit the bag every once in a while, but the bag been hitting me pretty good. Ooh, tacos. Yeah, everybody want tacos now. Everybody want tacos, but I don't see me with tacos no more. I like tacos too. Oh, I think I'm just hungry. Ooh, everybody hungry around here, but nobody wants to feed old Rocky over here. You, hey Rambo. What about you, Rambo? You hungry? Well, of course I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. You know, I'm always fighting over here. I'm always throwing arrows at them people, but nobody feeds me no more. You know. How come we all sound alike? I don't know. Papa Jojo's the one that's talking. We blame Papa Jojo for all this stuff. You know. You gotta be somebody, you know. You gotta be somebody you wanna be, you know. You gotta be everybody, you know. Hey, what's going on? Oh, you like that little scratching in the back of the head, Zeus? Oh, I like it too, you know. But I don't get Itza Marie to scratch me in the back of the head, you know. She probably hit me in the back of the head, you know. Hey, yo, Adrian, now you hit me in the back of the head all the time, you know. Hey. Oh, feel good, huh? Feel pretty good, eh? How you doing over there? How you doing there, Zewski? Feeling pretty good. Oh, you falling asleep, Zeus? Don't be falling asleep. I got no friends then. How you gonna be my friend, Zeus? Oh, Zeus, fall asleep. Zewski, Zewski. Hey, how you doing, Zeus? Oh, my boy. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? My boy's a good boy. So anyway, serious question. Do you give all dogs a voice? Uh, pretty much. I know that my boy Tango had his own voice. Uh, Taz was a Tasmanian devil. Honey, she had the little Mary Poppins type voice. Uh, my little Pisces had a. She was more of the granny voice, man. She was like, she had that attitude that, oh my God, oh, she, she had that attitude like, if I want to talk to you, I will talk to you. And that is all I gotta say about that. So, I am out of here. And she would walk away from me. Ask Itza. Itza was like, does she not like me? And I was like, well, yeah, but she don't even like me half the time. And then Honey was just the most lovable. She was just, that was Isis Pice's mom. And her daughter was just totally opposite of her. Honey was like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now, Taz? What are we going to do now, Tangle? What's going on? Let's go over here. Let's go. We're going to do this. Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're going to do. She had the most cheerful every day she wanted to do. And Tango was more like, da doop, da doop, da doop, da doop, doop, doop. What's going on, guys? What are we doing today? And then Taz was like, hey, not in the mood today. Leave me alone. I will beat you. I will slap you if you touch me. That's Taz. Taz was, oh my God, he wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to beat everybody. He just had that attitude that, no, leave me alone. I don't. Until I went outside, or I put him outside where he come in. He saw me and he wanted to jump me. He'd come, but it was my fault too because I'd go like this to him, and he'd come and he'd run and he'd jump on me and boom, tackle me. And that's the way him and I played. He would tackle me and he'd roll on me, and man, he wouldn't bite me or anything, but he'd grab me and he'd put his mouth on me like that, and that's how, since he was a pup, he would do that. I had those dogs for 13 years. They were two brothers, Taz and Tango. They were brothers, and oh my God, those dogs were, oh, sad part, they both died. They both had Tango died early, a little bit earlier than him. He had a stroke, and then uh, they both died of strokes. I can see that. Yeah, yeah. It's just, yeah, it's hard when you lose a dog though, because you give them voices, and then you, once you do that, well, once you name them, it's all over because they're your family. And once you really give them that voice, yeah, I know. And then Honey was 16 years old when she passed away. She had cancer. She had cancer twice. First time we got it fixed. Second time it was no. She had a tumor. Couldn't do anything after that. We had to put her down. It's the hardest thing I could do. Her daughter lived 17 years, 2 months. Bless you. That was hard. My two boys lived to be 13. Man, I tell you what, man, having dogs, it's wonderful, but it's sad at the same time. It's yeah, our pugs, 14 and a half and 17 and a half. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's man, it's beautiful because you have them and they love you unconditionally. They want to be with you. I mean, Tango and Taz would wrestle with me and they would fight with me, and I don't mean like in an ugly way. They just, since they were, I had them when they were like 7 weeks, 6, 7 weeks. A buddy of mine gave them to me. They were labs, and they would pop me right here. They would put their mouth right here, and they would, I'd wrestle with them, and I just thinking about them. But Tango was a golden color, and Taz was reddish color. Taz came out like his dad. Tango came out like her mom, like his mom. And Tango was just so passive. He was just happy-go-lucky. What's going on? Like I said, da doop, just chilled. And Taz was just like he wanted to go out there and beat. I mean, he just, oh man. But he never did anything bad. I mean, he just wanted to. But he wouldn't let anybody close to Christian. He wouldn't. Both of the dogs would not let anybody near Christian. Christian was a baby. They would both block anybody that come next to him. It's just amazing. Those dogs were awesome. Oh, where are you gonna hike at there, Dragon? Yeah, that's how Taz and Tango were. They were just so protective of CJ. They wouldn't let. I mean, he was outside, like in the backyard. Even if he was in the backyard, if the neighbor would talk to him through the back fence. He would. The door would. If somebody would come to the door, they wouldn't even let him crawl toward there. It's just amazing. Yeah, exactly. That's how the dogs were, and Christian was like, and Christian would crawl all over them, and they wouldn't do anything to him. They would just their head. He would look up, and they would just put their head back down, like, oh, it's you, okay. Christian would crawl on them and flip over them, and nothing like, yeah, whatever, dude, whatever, go do what you got to do. But they wouldn't let him. I mean, they would let him do whatever, and he started crawling, he started walking, and they would just follow him, make sure he didn't get close to the doors. I mean, we didn't nothing. I mean, he'd be playing on the floor with his toys, and one would be on one side, the other be on the other side of him. And if he'd stand up to walk somewhere, they'd stand up and they'd walk side by side with him. And I'm like, man, they never gonna let that boy go anywhere. It's like big brothers. But it was good to know that they had his back. Didn't have to worry about it. It was good. It was good. Of course, then Christian got bigger, a lot bigger. It was good though. They'd go back outside the backyard and they had a fun time. It was hard when they passed. Christian took it pretty hard too. But I guess that's the way it is. Dogs are beautiful, you know. And then when Zeus got paralyzed, you know, we took him to the vet, and there's nothing they could do about it. About to strangle that vet that told him he wanted me to put him down. And then one of the guys showed Itza what to do with him to take care of him, to have him every time he needed to urinate and go to the restroom. Itza learned, right, Zuski? And now look, it's been over 5 years, and we still take care of him. He's been paralyzed for that long. He's been a happy dog. Yeah, we couldn't do much for him, but he's been a good dog. That right, buddy? Ain't that right, Zuski? Yeah, you have. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. I know. Yeah, he's been a very good dog. He's he still crawls around. He still walks around. he every once in a while he'll walk around in his hind legs and he'll do what he has to do, but you know, we buy him a bag so he won't hurt his hind legs, and he walks around. You want to go, Mama? Oh, let's go. All right. Oh, my boy. Say goodbye. Say hello. Say see y'all later. Say see you later, man. I'll talk to you later. I'm Zeus. Zeus, the god. Okay, buddy. All right. Go on, Mama. Yeah, he's a good dog. He's a great dog, actually, for what he's been through. I remember him running around the backyard. He looked like a little deer, just, you know, just jumping. My son got him when we lost Honey. She was 16 years old, uh, and he's the one that named him Zeus. And he thinks he's a god. That boy, man, he's a great dog. He's a great. He's. I just felt so bad when he all of a sudden he just couldn't walk. But it just doc when one of our other vets said that it just happens to a lot of these Chihuahuas like that. Uh, and it's been one of those things that my wife has been able to take care of him through all this time. Every morning he sleeps with us at night. Puts a pee pad in the middle, and he doesn't do anything wrong. He doesn't go potty at night, but my wife pees him at night, and she potties at night before he goes to bed. And then at nighttime, he just sleeps in the middle and sleeps through the whole night. And he does well. He does real well. Uh, and then in the mornings, he gets up and he'll stretch his legs, and he still moves his tail. And every once in a while, he'll walk in his hind legs. And my wife stretches out his hind legs. She works with him every once in a while, and just hoping that one day maybe he'll get his big. But you know, just do it a day at a time. And then hopefully one day he sees that maybe God willing he'll get his strength back. But yeah, it's been almost over 5 years now. But we always hope, we always pray and hope that he gets his strength back and he gets it back. But as long as he's okay, that we see him and he's happy, he eats. We have to put him in a diet uh, through the vet. We got another vet, and that vet takes care of him. I'm glad we changed vets. He had kidney failure, and had to put him in the hospital for 4 days. And boy, was he mad at us, boy. We had him in the hospital. Uh, they had to put him in the hospital so he could take all that other medication that he was on. And glad to see you back there, Red. Hope you had a good lunch. So when we put him in the hospital, he came back, and man, was he upset. He would not look at us. I mean, he was like, "Oh my God!" It was like, "I can't believe you left me there." And he couldn't understand that we left him there for a reason. And it was hard for us because we were used to him. But that night, we thought he was not going to make it. We thought, "Oh my God!" The next day, he took him to that new vet that we had, and we rushed him over there. And the good thing is that I had coached this young kid uh, baseball, and he was with us, and his mom worked at the vet, so she would send us a video. Well, she would call Itza, and she would show uh, FaceTime with Itza, so we could see him, and it was good. I'm glad. But we finally got him back, and he was so mad at Itza. He was so mad at the both of us, and all three of us. He would just be. He had his little finicky, like a cat, and didn't want to even talk to us. We did a snack lunch: pot stickers, chicken wings, and mozzarella sticks. Emptying out the deep freezer since it needs to keep the ice cleaned up. Well, I hear that. got to do what you got to do to clean it out. Uh, but I'm glad that he came back, and he came back okay. And ever since then, he's been on new medications and new diet, kidney diet. So yeah, so he's been getting taken care of. The Zeus Meister, he's the he's the key to the house. I tell him he gets better treatment than I do. It's still laughing. My mother overfilled it when she was here, and now there is a thick layer of ice that needs to be dealt with. take take the sword and cut it down, Red. Take the sword and cut it down. Be the ice thrasher. Oh man, I tell you, I hate cleaning out the freezer sometimes because man, it's a pain. Uh, actually, take two of them. It doesn't matter which one, but just take one on each hand. Watch yourself. They're sharp, and just take them in and just start. But be careful. Don't make a hole in the freezer. Just pop it where the ice pop. Oh, I hate cleaning the freezers. Oh my God, they're a pain. Oh yeah, take for man. I tell you, man, when they freeze like that, oh, they're a pain in the butt. Uh, yeah, but dogs are. I will use the matching night ones. They are shorter. There you go. Yeah, that way I won't get too deep into it. Good call, Red. Oh my God, yeah, women. Either that or just throw out the freezers. Ah, yes, the freezers. I remember when I had to clean out the freezers after when I would they were freeze when I had the freezers for the shop for the bait. Oh my God, I had to throw out those freezers. I mean, throw out the freezer. I had to clean them out. Oh my God, they were a pain. Wow, they were like, yeah, man. And the thing is, you have to be careful with them because they freeze, and then I easy blow dryer and melt it into a spare towel, and then wash the towels. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Uh, I had three of them. Yo, Julian, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to our stream. This is Papa Jojo for a cup of Jojo. Uh, talking about freezers. I used to have three freezers. What I did, I used to put stuff on one freezer, and then I used to take like similar to what you do. I'm doing okay, man. I'm getting ready for surgery tomorrow. That's why it's called about that time, because tomorrow I get knee surgery. So uh, yeah, I'm getting ready for surgery tomorrow. Always forget the bucket to toss the towel in though. See, I used to get a bucket of hot water, put it in there, and just get it in there. But like I said, I had three freezers, so I used to empty out one, and then I used to get that other one, and I used to have another towel, and then dry up the the water, and then I used to you know put the other one in. It took some time, but it was a pain. But I got it done, and then I would empty out the other one, and oh, it was a pain, but I got it done. But anyway, Julian, like I was telling you, I'm gonna be getting surgery tomorrow, so uh, we're talking about everything else under the sun here too. We're talking about freezers. We're talking about all kinds of things, but I will be getting surgery, need surgery tomorrow, so there's that. And we're just, I guess, we're trying to get it all done. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And normally have cup of JoJo on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I didn't have it yesterday because I had to go in pre-admission yesterday. But I have it today, which is Tuesday. Tomorrow, I get surgery. Thursday, I'll probably be out. I don't know about Friday. Uh, I derailed the conversation constantly. Of course you do, but that's what makes it so interesting. It's my specialty. Yes, it is, Red, but so I love you so much because we do that, and that's what it's all about. Because without you, I don't know what else I would do, and without you, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to be doing a garden because now, because of you, I have to make a garden after my knee is back to normal. The things I have to do. Yeah. We talked about taxi driving. We talked about dog walking. Yay, gardening. Yay. Yep. I'm making a garden. No, yep. I'm making a garden, and with the fruit, with the vegetables that I grow in my garden, I will be using them for my cooking with my Cup of JoJo cooking show. Uh, so yeah, she's making me do a garden. Well, she's not really. Yeah, she's making me. Yeah, they ain't no. She's not. She's making me do a garden. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I do these. Why I get into these things. Mine's coming to life a little now. My strawberry plants are already starting to flower. Yeah, well, I'm happy for you, Aaron. You see my face? Very happy. That's my happy face. Yeah. Yeah. Very happy. This is my sad face. Yep. But this is my happy face. See? Very happy for you. Just messing with you. Yeah, that's great. I want to grow vegetables so that I can use for my blueberries. My blueberries are starting to bear fruit for the first time. What? No way. That's great, Red. Man, that's awesome. I am so proud of you. Yeah, I want to start doing that, and then I want to probably make. I'm probably gonna make a rose garden too. I wanna grow roses. Uh, I think I want to do it because my mom used to grow roses. I was telling Red how my mom grew roses, and I got kind of caught up into it. So I had one, and it's just not there now. Well, I hope that y'all get y'all's plants going because I'm probably gonna need all the help I can get. I've never had a garden. I've never had anything like that. I was talking to Red about it. I got it on clearance and just hope for the best, and by some miracle, it's still alive. Uh, that, like my wife said, that's awesome. I will take, I will take them. Love, I love roses. I'm glad. I want to do that because, like I said, I've never grown anything, but I did see my mom and dad grow roses in a garden. My dad had one of the best gardens, uh, vegetable wise, because man, he was God, man, they were such good at. They were so good at it. I saw them do it, but I was not. I don't know. Uh, I also have golden raspberries bush that's doing really well, so the berries are so good. Well, that's good. I love roses. I love roses too. I know. I don't know. I mean, I just really never thought about getting into the into gardening. I had thought about it a long time ago. I've always told Neats about it. I gotta get all my tomatoes and veggies started so I can get those in the ground, and I might try potatoes this year too. That's a good idea. I want to get into that. Into the. I want to start not anything huge, but I want to start something small and get something going. Learn a little bit more at a time. I don't. I'm not. I don't. Any advice that y'all can send. Even send Itza, so that I can read on it. Uh, that way, by the time my knee gets better, I wanna get an area here in the back. Uh, Ready so that I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing while I'm doing it on Cup of JoJo, how I prepared it, how I'm doing everything, and then uh, I wanna show y'all what I'm doing. And but anything that y'all can send, that's everybody. Red Dragon, Aaron, send it to Itza so that I can read on it, uh, on what y'all grow and what y'all do, so that I can, especially vegetables, on anything. I do a little video tour of my setup for you. Thank you. That would be awesome because I think that that would help me. I need, like I said, the only thing I know is what I seen my mom and dad do, little things that they taught me or that I've learned from them doing it. Yeah, I could go through other videos from other people, but and I probably will from watching other things. But if y'all have any ideas, I'll check it out. I may actually have a video of my garden from last summer too. I'll look. Thank you. I just want to. My thing is, I want to grow like tomatoes, things that I can use in my cooking. Green peppers, red peppers, zucchini. Uh, I don't know. Tomatoes, obviously tomatoes. Want to get hopefully cilantro. Uh, I don't know, whatever else you can think of, babe. Talking to you, Itza. We should start a gardening trend in Itza party group. You see that, babe? Uh, Something that we can start off on things like that. I don't know. There's so many little things that we can try. I don't know. I think I don't know, something like that. We'll figure something out. But after this surgery, man, I don't even know what time. Tomorrow morning. I can't believe it's already gonna be tomorrow. Jeez, my head is hurting. Not hurting, but my head is spinning. What to do? What to do? Tomorrow. I can't believe the 27th is already tomorrow. But yes, that's a good idea. I think we can do something pretty good for that. I think we can. Oh my God! I doubt if I'll sleep tonight. Oh Lord have mercy. Yes, do it. Do what? What are we doing now? Oh, party. Okay. Pizza party. Well, I think we've come to a point where we have to say, I would ask y'all for good vibes tomorrow. And I will see y'all as soon as I can after tomorrow. Um, Thank y'all for all the love and I love y'all. And I, like I said, send prayers for Itza and Christian most of all. Uh, I know that they're worried a lot. For me, not so much. I'm okay. I feel more for my wife and my son. Um, Thank you. I feel so much for my son and for my wife a lot more. I've been this is my eighth surgery. I feel for my babe and for my son that they have to go through this again. Uh, if they give you trouble, tell them you have a referral that's ready to go full of I got you, Red. I got you. Cup of JoJo so he can share stuff either on Facebook or on IG or Twitter. Sounds good to me, babe. Go for it. Uh, but I just want to say thank y'all for everything. You are you are awesome as always, Red. Aaron, Dragon, thank you for everything. I just want to say thank y'all for all y'all do. Everybody that has come on this, and Shadow, uh, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. You are the bomb today. I know Ita was asleep this morning, but I really appreciate it. You need to have Ita use a Sharpie and mark all over your body to the correct knee, the wrong knee. Get an arrow. You ain't lying. That's what I thought. I thought about taking a big old arrow, just holding it like that, and then putting a big old tattoo arrow like a Sharpie. This one, left knee. You know, uh, doing it like the military. Your left, not the right, the left, the left. Anyway, but I'll just yell out, "Yo, Adrian, it's the left knee, you know. Don't be doing the right one." You know, I don't know, Adrian. You be, yo, it's a Marie. It's the left knee, man. Come on. Hey, I'm coming for you, Adrian. Hey, you gotta get the left knee, you know. Hey, how you doing? It's the left knee. Anyway, I love y'all and I thank y'all for everything that y'all do. I appreciate it. Even Sly knows it's the left knee. Hey, Papa Jojo, I know it's the left knee. You know I got you. Hey, what's going on here? What about that pizza you owe me? Hey, give me the left knee. You know I like it. Uh, but I thank y'all for everything. You need appreciate everything y'all do, and thank everybody that came by that took a. Oh my God, another 100 bits. I appreciate that. Look at that. Look at that. Showing some love. Show love. Oh, shadowy. Thanks, Red. I don't know what to do. But my heart goes out to all of y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for uh, some good luck bits. Only you, Red. I thank y'all for all the love that y'all sent me. Tomorrow's a big day for my wife and my son. Please send some prayers and some love for them because I'll be the one going under the knife on my left knee. But I want I want prayers for my wife and my son. They're the ones that are going to be waiting uh, until it's done. I don't know how long the knee surgery is going to take. I don't know what they're going to. I know that the MCL's torn. I got some other things wrong with it. The doctor doesn't know how long it's going to be. We'll make sure to bother them with positive messages. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure Ita will keep you updated. I hope it's an in and out, like he said. I should be home tomorrow. If I'm home tomorrow, Ita will let y'all know. But thank y'all for the prayers. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching the Cup of JoJo. Please, I will be back on. I'm always here on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. But this week, it's going to be kind of like up in the air. I don't know. But I hope that I will be back. And when I do, I will be on and off until I know the extent of the surgery and also my therapy. Maybe therapy may be in the afternoon or the morning, whatever that they do. But whenever it is, I will still be doing it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. The time would just be different because of the time of my therapy. But I want to say this: I thank all of y'all for just stopping by and viewing uh, my cup of JoJo. This chat means a lot to me. I hope that it brings joy and happiness to you as much as it brings it to me. I love doing this. I would love for y'all to follow me. Y'all have my information down here. Uh, but please, if y'all can sub. If y'all can give anything, give something. Anything, 1 bit, 2 bit, anything is worth something. But most of all, taking a view is even a great thing for our family. I thank you. I love you. And just pray for us, the Reese family, tomorrow. And I'll see you when I get back. One, once and again, and I'll say it again. Thank y'all for taking a look, taking a peek, and coming by, even if you're in the background, just checking it out. I really appreciate it. But tomorrow's a big day. I do get my knee surgery, so uh, bless you, and you know, I thank you. I can't thank y'all enough, and from the bottom of my heart, I love all of y'all. And Red, thank you for all the bits. Aaron, thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the love. Dragon, same as you, same as always. Thank you for the love. Thank you for coming by. Everybody else, thank you for coming by. Uh, Thank you for showing up, and God bless y'all, and take care of yourself. And as I say with Kama Jojo, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Hey, thank you, Aaron, and I do got this. So pray for my wife and my son, and I'll see y'all later. Until next time, this is Kama Jojo, and I'm out of here. Love y'all. We see y'all later. Bye. Oh, there we go.